What is going on, everybody? Today I am back with another video for you guys, and it is on the trade deadline once again, and this time we will be talking about Trey Mancini. The Orioles have definitely been a surprise team this year, as they're, I think, 500. That's their record right now, currently like hovering right around 500. So they are a surprise team because everyone expected them to be one of the worst teams in the league. But they are doing pretty good. But does that mean they're going to make the playoffs necessarily? I don't think so. So with that being said, I think they will sell off at the deadline. That is a smart thing to do. Try to get pieces for next year, as next year they might be able to make a run. And a piece that they can give up to get pieces for next year is Trey Mancini. He is a really, really good player that has been on the Orioles his entire career. And I really think it would suit best for him to find another team after the August 2nd trade deadline. Mancini unfortunately missed all of 2020 due to him being diagnosed with cancer, but he came back strong in 2021 as he really made a name for himself, and he was also in the 2021 Home Run Derby. He came up short, but still, he was the comeback player of the year last year, definitely. This year, he has 9 home runs and a .268 average with a 1.7 WAR, so he has been pretty solid. Even in the field, he's been pretty good, as you see a couple defensive plays here. So he really is an all-around solid player, and a lot of teams may need his services going into the playoffs, and they might contact the Orioles for that. Like I said before, it would be a smart thing for the Orioles to trade him off, as he will be a free agent next year. So even if he becomes a free agent, the Orioles could just sign him back anyway. So they might want to get pieces in return for him right now. And I think some teams are going to be involved. Let's talk about the teams that I think he will go to. First off, I think the AL East is not in conversation to get Trey Mancini at all. All the teams in the AL East, even if they need him, I don't think they'll do it, being that they're in the same division. So with that being said, they're out of the way. So now let's move on to the Central. With Miguel Sano getting injured, I think the Minnesota Twins could make a move to get a Trey Mancini to definitely boost that lineup. They have a rise at first base right now, but he is a natural second baseman, third baseman, shortstop, even an outfielder. So he's not really known to play first. And getting Trey Mancini, he could slide into that first base position. And maybe when Sano comes back, you can put him at DH. So I like this move for the Twins. I think they could be a real possibility. And you won't have to give up that much of prospects, probably anywhere from the 10 to 20 range, maybe top 10. I doubt it, but you could see that happen. Another team that I think could be a possibility is the Houston Astros. Yuli Gurriel is really not having that good of a year, so being able to get Trey Mancini in could definitely help out that first base position and give Yuli some time off, as he really hasn't been good, like I said. So Trey Mancini would be able to slide into that spot very well. I also could see the Atlanta Braves making a move like this. They did it last year with Jock Peterson and Eddie Rosario, so I definitely think you could see a move like this. I think it would be anywhere, like I said, for the other teams, like 10 to 20 range. So yeah, I think they could definitely get the deal done. You know, it seems like their type of move that they would make to try to boost them over the edge to get into the playoffs. The two last teams I'm going to talk about is the Milwaukee Brewers and San Diego Padres. I definitely think the Milwaukee Brewers do need a DH, maybe even a first baseman. They have, I think, Rowdy Tellez there right now, so they could alternate Trey Mancini with Rowdy Tellez at DH and first base. You could do something like that, and I think they would definitely need a bat like Trey Mancini in that lineup if they want to make the playoffs. And lastly, the Padres. They don't really need it, but you know, they always want to improve. And the outfield, they don't really have that great of an outfield. So adding a Trey Mancini, you could play the outfield and maybe even sometimes first base if you want to give Eric Hosmer a day off, or even Luke Wood a day off at DH. Something like that could work for them too. But overall, I think he goes to the Milwaukee Brewers. I think this would be a perfect move for them, as they do need that bat to get them over the edge to make the playoffs. And I think Trey Mancini, he's a low-risk, high-reward player. He's not going to cost a lot to get you onto their team. So I think a move like this could definitely help them out, as they really always need bats in their lineup. I don't know why, but they always are seeking bats, as their offense really isn't always that good. The rotation's always solid, but their bats aren't always all that. So adding a Trey Mancini could definitely help them out for making a playoff push. And yeah, a runner-up team for me would be the Atlanta Braves. They don't really need a Trey Mancini, but like I said before, it's the perfect move that I think they would do. So runner-up is definitely the Atlanta Braves. We saw them go out and get Eddie Rosario and Jock Peterson at the trade deadline, as well as Jorge Soler last year. So I think a Trey Mancini is like another move like that. Like I said before with the Milwaukee Brewers, high risk, low risk, high reward. So yeah, that's my runner-up. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, where you guys think he will go, if he even goes anywhere, if the Orioles want to deal him somewhere and get prospects in return. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he stays where he is right now. But yeah, if you liked the video, make sure to share it with your friends and family. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe because it's free, turn on post notifications so you know every time I upload, and I'll see you on the next one. See ya.